Hello subscribers and non-subscribers, welcome back to Roommates. Let's go ahead and pick up where we left off. Let me start my timer for 20 minutes. And let's see how this, whether we play this event or not. Like I believe I said in the last part, I could be wrong, but I may not have said it, but I think I did. This is, I think, like an Isabella event or something. But again, I could be wrong. Both about what the event is and who it is. So let's see, we got a 5, which would be a skip it. We're going to roll 3 times, however, just to be on the safe side. Got a 2 that time. And let's see what the third roll is, because it will decide everything. And it's a 5. Okie dokie. So we're going to skip this event. Screw it. I'll just tell people I was out all night after a show. That's part of the rocker mystique, right? Right? Okay, probably not. Maybe I can make it part of the rocker mystique. Whatever, at least I won't have to listen to a lecture from my professor. And we're going to be actually going into the next week in this part. You know, unless I were to be cruel and cut it right there, but no, I'm not going to do that. I feel like utter crap. Why didn't I get a sweater or something? Oh, I make polar bears look like wimps. No, I make polar bears look like geniuses. What? Okay, whatever. Runny nose, fever. It feels like I'm trying to swallow a cactus. Well, that can't be good. And also, how do you know what it feels like to swallow a cactus? I mean, I understand it's probably meant to be like a saying, but nonetheless. I think I'm just going to die here for a little while. Oh, okay. I can even hear my ancestors calling me towards the light. Wait, no, that's Douchnik in the hallway. What are they talking about? I press my ear against the door. His fever is incredibly high. I can't believe we're all going out. I just want to make sure someone is here to keep an eye on him. It's just a cold, Dom. I've seen worse. All he really needs to do is get some sleep, and while he's doing that, the rest of us can get out of here. I don't know, it is pretty high. Then again, if I don't see my study group tonight, we're going to fail our agriculture project. Look, we've all got stuff to do. I'm not saying we don't. I'm just saying that someone should stick around to make sure he doesn't get worse. It would be a kindness to him. I didn't know I was such a burden. Not like I asked to be sick. Whatever. Maybe if I can muster up the strength to get out of bed, I can make the decision for them. Well, you had to get the strength to get out of bed at least to push your ear to the door to hear them, but that's besides the point, I guess. Then again, I was doing some pretty good dying back there. That sounds pretty good too. You know, I don't think I've ever played this event. I say that, but I've only played the game like twice. But nonetheless, I don't think I've ever played this event. So, I wouldn't mind playing it at least to see what it is. But, also, I don't really believe we heard Anne say anything. So, that's interesting. I'm guessing she already left or something like that. Whatever. Got a 4. Roll 3 times. Got a 2. Got a 6. Okay, I guess we're skipping it. Yeah, that dying was just going really well. I think I'm going to get back to that. The others are still arguing when I pass out. Or pass back out. And then I died. Forever. Cursed to eternally haunt my college. Not really, but it was a pretty rough night. I'm kind of curious if that provides the opportunity to pick Sally, actually. So I'm actually going to go and load this back, skip that, and just out of curiosity, what happens if you play the event. So we've already gone through all of this, so we'll skip that. I'm still going to go back and load the other save no matter what happens, but I'm just curious. Meh, I can die when I'm dead or something like that. I grab a pair of pants off the floor and start dragging myself to the door. So can you stay, Rakesh? Perhaps. I had planned to watch the stars from the hill tonight. That's not much. We've all got something to do tonight. Or you could just forget about it and get out of here, so some of us can get some damned sleep. Max, you should be in bed. And you should all be quiet when discussing the terrible burden of making sure I don't croak. Yet here we are. Sorry, Max, it's not like you're a burden. We just have things that we need to do out of the house tonight. Seriously, you idiot, go back to bed. We'll sort it out in a second. Don't do me any favors. It'd serve you right if I did keel over on your watch. My plans can keep another night. I can stay and watch over Max. Okay, I guess if you play the event, you get to have an interaction with Rakesh? Really? I just wanted this whole thing over with. Okay, and then you're able to tell them to either all leave or to let Rakesh keep an eye on you. Okay, let's go back and load this save. I was just curious as to what happens there. Okay, I'm pretty sure we can basically keep this as is. Our target is Sally, so let's see. We almost have the spontaneous. We don't quite have the active yet. And there's really not much I can do to improve that other than engaging in more wall climbing. Which, granted, I actually could do. Because I only need to do, what? 2 more pubs, and then I have the 100 spontaneous that I need, so I can actually switch that to wall climbing. And I guess I can keep that as a pub, switch that to wall climbing. So 2 pubs and some 3 wall climbing. It's fine. That should all be good, actually. Let's see, each one of these wall climbing gives me 6. And then I get 3 from football. So I've got 9 there with an 18 there. So that gives me what? 30... 18, 9, so 37, I think, if my math's correct. Honestly, it could be off. I'm not exactly great with doing math off the top of my head, even if it's simple math. But yeah, it should be something like that, 30 something. No, definitely should not be 30. 27. Yeah, that should be right, about 27, give or take. Whatever, let's just go ahead and continue on. That gives me up, that puts me at what, 98? That puts me over 100. I actually do need to bring it up more after the summer break romance, or the summer break event. These all go up for the requirements, so I'll have to increase it more for spontaneous and active, but right now I need to make sure I meet the active, otherwise I don't get the summer break romance scenes. But also I might need to do more with Sally in terms of just straight up events also, which I don't actually know, so we may not, for all we know, even see the spring break romance scene with Sally, because I may not have, I guess, triggered a certain thing that was meant to occur at one point, but whatever. It's nonetheless save there and start the week. Oh, there we go. Another day down. I'm almost surprised I'm still doing this stuff. Well, time to relax for now. I'm supposed to meet Memphis at the cafe. Hopefully Isabella's on shift too. With finals almost here, it's kind of nice to just relax for a bit. Everyone's so high-strung right now. Heck, if I'm honest, I'm thinking about just going straight back home and relaxing in my room on my own. Okay, let's play this event. I'm not actually sure what happens here either. Honestly, a good chunk of these events I don't really know what happens, especially because I don't really bother remembering most of them. But let's go ahead and roll our trusty dice 3 times, and whatever 3 is what we will go with. So, we got a 1. We got a 2. Are we going to get a 3? If we get a 3, that's going to be kind of interesting. But, oh, hey! And we actually did get a 3. Okay, that is a surprise. So no matter what we wanted to do, that's basically saying you are playing this event no matter what. But I couldn't do that to Memphis. I don't get to hang out with him nearly as often as I've been doing all this school crap. Speak of the devil, it looks like he was waiting for me at the door. Max, you dirty bastard, I thought you were gonna wait here all day, or I thought I was going to wait here all day. Why'd I say you? I don't know why I thought it said I thought you. Oh, quit your whining. I came as quick as I could. Yeah, let's go. The cafe is really hopping this afternoon as we enter. Of course it's hopping. Memphis and I find a booth and take a seat as I look around to see if Isabella's on shift. Oh, hey, Max. What can I get for you? Oh, Sally. Wonderful. It's a good thing we played this event, then. Sally? I thought you worked at the farm. I do, but Isabella said one of the regulars called out, and she needed a favor, so here I am. They didn't even have any good uniforms for me, so I'm just in street clothes. Everyone has been asking about it. Well, I guess you answered my next question, then. Hey, Sally. Oh, hey, Memphis. Sure you can't take a few minutes off, come catch up with us? What you gonna do, fire you? Ha, nice try, but no. I said I'd help out, so I'm helping out. Now, what did you two want? Let me just have an espresso and a donut. Yeah, because you need to be bouncing off the walls. Whatever. Can you get me a slice of the pie and a coffee? I think a pie would have more sugar than a donut, but whatever. Well, I guess it depends on the pie. And I guess it also depends on the donut. Nonetheless, whatever. Yeah, let me go tell Isabella. Alright, I'll let Isabella know you're here. Thanks, Sally. Hate it when she leaves, but love watching her go. Watch it, bro. You're slobbering. Sorry. He actually does look a little abashed. Hey, there's my favorite customer. Hey, Isabella. Sally said you made it in. Well, not until the third date. And you say I'm bad. Ha! Careful, Max. Got a hose back there with your name on it. I'll be good. Sorry it's so crowded. I had wanted to chat a bit, but I guess it's nothing but work for me. Oh, it's alright. Memphis will just have to keep me company in the meantime. Or even better, let Memphis do your job for you and then you can chat all you want. Or maybe this is an Isabella event, even. Well, we'll find out soon enough. I don't remember signing up for that. Haha, maybe once he's been trained. I do like a properly trained man. I've changed my mind. Isabella chuckles as she leaves the table and goes back to waiting on other tables. Memphis and I chat casually for a while. Every once in a while, Sally or Isabella stop by the table to drop off a refill or some food and to chat for a second. What, do we just keep ordering some more food every so often? I've never seen people actually do that when they go to like a Starbucks or anything like that. Little by little, the cafe clears out as the other patrons finish what they were doing. Finally, it's just the four of us. Never again, Isabella. Oh. Dropped my dice. You're a lifesaver, Sally, honestly. You're lucky the tips were great. Keep it up, you might even match my tips someday. I just need a little extra money, I'm not trying to compete. That's because you lose. Oh, please, if I really worked it, I'd have a pile of tips. I can tell Sally's joking, but Isabella's brow darkens. Looks like she's getting competitive. Well, looks like we've got 2 customers left. As I recall, we both helped them out a lot, didn't we? Yeah, what's your point? Well, Max, who are you going to tip? Oh, Lord. I'm glad you're paying for food tonight. Thanks, Dick. Okay, so one would think, in theory, if you choose Sally, you gain points with her, and if you choose Isabella, you gain points with her. It is always possible, however, that it is set up to where the one you pick, you actually lose points with, for all I know. I don't even recall this event, although I think I did play it. I just don't recall what happens with each choice. But since Sally is our target, is the best way to describe it, we're just going to go ahead and choose Sally, because that should give us points. But before we do that, we're going to make a save, just on the off chance that that's not the case. And choose Sally. Well, you both helped out a lot, and you both looked hot doing it. But I think Sally wins this round. It's still not a competition, you know. She says that, but I can tell she's pleased with me. Isabella just rolls her eyes. Whatever. You still helped me out a lot, and I appreciate it. Racking up points, I see. Shut up. I lay out the money for our 2 meals on the table and head out with Memphis. We wave and head our separate ways. And an event immediately after. It's about time I got out to class, I think. I grab up the last of my books and close up my room. No, I don't think I can paint with my teeth. Yes, he is actually, I believe, talking with a brush in his mouth. Or something to that effect, at least. That's not odd at all. Nope. Rakesh, what are you up to? Apparently, what he's up to is sitting in front of a canvas, half inside of some kind of weird suit, holding a paintbrush in his teeth. I mean, this time. Ah, Max, just in time. I have been commissioned for the first time. Hey, that's great news. It doesn't explain anything, but it's great news. Ah, yes, the art store is having a sale. They wanted some posters done of their mascot. He points to the sort of fuzzy suit. I can't quite take that suit seriously. Unfortunately, I think I know where this is going. Okay, so in this event, it doesn't really matter for us because, well, nothing really matters with Rakesh in our case. But we shall still roll the dice like we are, realistically speaking, supposed to be doing with basically every choice. However, I have made some exceptions to that now that Sally is our target. So a 2, a 4, are we going to get a 6 this time? No, a 2. Okay, so we are playing the event. Let's be honest, I was never interested in going to class. What the hell is that thing anyway? I don't really know. And this is why I am having so much trouble creating it, I think. It is a fabrication. It's a what? It is a made-up creature. So the suit is the mascot they want you to put on their posters. They don't have any other pictures? It is a new mascot for them, apparently. I believe it was someone from the theater department's final project. Yeah, so why not just hang it up on the wall and paint it from there? No, I tried that, but I cannot see how the body should feel. It does not make sense to me. Wait, I've got it. Please don't. Yeah, I knew this is where this was going. We will steal a mannequin from the local department store. I'll get my sneaking hat. Or not. We're not stealing a mannequin. Seriously, they look at you funny and nobody wants to go out with you till it blows over. You have done this before? That's not what I said. Speaking of changing the subject, we're not stealing a mannequin. Well then, I am once more defeated. I cannot think of what else to do, unless, well... Okay, this time for sure. No. I do not think the zoo rents their simians. Wait, you could wear it for me. How can you make something so predictable so weird? I've got to agree with you on that. Rakesh is a very weird person. What? Never mind, I really don't think you need me to wear that thing. Rakesh struggles out of the suit, nearly tipping over a few times. Finally, he holds it up in front of me. Please, Max, it would be a great help. And there goes my timer. I think this event is almost over, so I think I'll just go ahead and play through the rest of this event before calling it quits. If I wasn't sure it was some kind of mascot costume, the giant pink body and rabbit ears assure me. It's probably about the most ridiculous thing I've seen. That's the only way, Rakesh? Really? Well, that or stealing a mannequin. Take your pick. Okay, so, roll of the dice. We can put it on or refuse to wear the costume. I would imagine if we put it on, we gain points with Rakesh, and if we refuse to wear the costume, we lose points with Rakesh, assuming that we even have points, which I don't actually know if we do, and I don't have a way of checking that without first returning to the map, I believe, or the weekly schedule, I believe. I don't think there's a way to check. So, 6, 2, 1. Well then, looks like we are putting on the costume. And it turns out we did not even have points with Rakesh at that time. Rakesh, I want you to listen to me very carefully. Yes, Max? I swear to whatever you find holy that if you ever tell anyone I put that thing on, I will find you, and I will do terrible, terrible things to you. My lips are quite sealed, and I will not be drawing your face at all. Fine, give it to me. It's a bit of a struggle to put the thing on, and it doesn't exactly smell that great. Still, a couple of minutes later, I'm zipping up the back and looking out from the shadow in the thing's mouth, or the shadows in the thing's mouth. My only consolation is that I can't see how I look in this thing. And it looks like Max is blushing a little, but that's probably blushing because of embarrassment, obviously. What I can see, though, is Rakesh beaming at me. What? I can see it now, Max. It makes sense. Your excellent physique helps a lot. Your workouts do you quite well. Rakesh, do you not have a camera of some kind? You could just take a picture of it and then hang that on the wall and look at it as reference? I mean, really? I don't do that much. I'm surprised you can tell on this stupid thing. Yeah, so am I. Oh no, your form is very clear in the outfit. It would be difficult to hide a form so traditionally appealing. Heh, thanks, bro. Rakesh takes about 20 minutes to sketch me, asking me to turn and face other directions occasionally. Finally, he nods at his canvas, comparing it back and forth to me. I think this will do. I can ink and make modifications from here. Thank you, Max. I appreciate this very much. Hey, don't mention it, man. Like, seriously, don't mention it. Ha, yes, I remember. Come, let me help you out of that outfit. Yeah. I'm late to class again, but like I said, who cares? And that is that. So, another save, and so we are cutting this here. A little bit over the time limit that I set, but again, I figured that event was probably fairly short, so I wanted to make sure I did basically as much of it as I possibly could. But nonetheless, so, as always, like, favorite, comment, subscribe, share, and I will see you guys next time. Until then, goodbye and farewell.